Scene script. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to grow and improve continuously while others stay stuck in a rut? The answer may lie in their willingness to face brutal truths. In the quest for self-improvement, one of the most daunting tasks is looking at ourselves in the mirror and acknowledging the harsh realities that we often prefer to ignore. These brutal truths, as uncomfortable as they may be, serve as the foundation upon which we can build a better version of ourselves. They act as a wake-up call, a signal that something needs to change. Imagine living in a house with a leaky roof. Ignoring the problem won't make it go away. Instead, the leak will only get worse over time, causing more damage and requiring more extensive repairs. The same applies to our lives. Ignoring our flaws, our shortcomings, our harmful habits only allows them to fester and grow, hindering our progress and keeping us stuck in a cycle of complacency. Facing these brutal truths isn't an easy feat. It requires a certain level of courage and resilience. It requires us to step out of our comfort zones and confront our fears head-on. It's about accepting that we are not perfect, that we have areas in our life that need improvement. It's about understanding that growth and comfort do not coexist, and to grow, we must be willing to face discomfort. When we confront these brutal truths, we empower ourselves to take action. We start to see the areas in our life that we can change and improve. We begin to understand that we are not victims of circumstance, but creators of our own reality. We realize that our future is not determined by our past, but by the actions we choose to take today. This confrontation with reality is a crucial step in personal growth. It serves as a catalyst for change, pushing us to take responsibility for our lives and to strive for continuous improvement. It equips us with the tools we need to become better, stronger, more resilient individuals. Without the courage to face brutal truths, we risk remaining stagnant, unable to reach our full potential. One of the harshest truths we must come to terms with is the role we play in our own problems. It's a tough pill to swallow, isn't it? Yet accepting this truth is vital for personal growth. It's all about taking responsibility for our actions and circumstances, understanding that we have more control than we often think. Picture this. You're the captain of your ship sailing through the sea of life. Storms may come and waves may crash, but ultimately, you're at the helm. You decide how to navigate, whether you'll let the storm sink you or spur you onto stronger seas. Blaming the storm won't change the weather, will it? But learning how to sail better, now that's a game changer. It's easy to point fingers, to blame others or external factors for the challenges we face. But doing so only robs us of our power, hindering our personal growth. When we take responsibility, we take back control. We turn from victims of circumstance to masters of our destiny. But here's the thing. Taking responsibility isn't about self-blame. It's not about dwelling on past mistakes or beating ourselves up over missteps. It's about understanding, learning, and growing. It's about empowering ourselves to change, to become better, stronger, wiser. Remember, taking responsibility is not about self-blame. It's about empowering oneself to change and grow. Another harsh truth is the importance of setting boundaries and prioritizing oneself. It's essential to understand that setting boundaries isn't about pushing people away. It's about creating a healthy balance between your needs and the needs of others. It's about valuing your time, your feelings, your energy, and your mental health. It's about making clear what is acceptable to you and what is not. Furthermore, prioritizing oneself is not a selfish act, but rather a necessary step for self-improvement. It's about recognizing your worth and understanding that you cannot pour from an empty cup. To take care of others, you first need to take care of yourself. It's about making time for your passions, your dreams, and your happiness, even if it means saying a firm no to others sometimes. In the end, setting boundaries and prioritizing oneself is about embracing the fact that you are the author of your life. You have the power to decide who and what is allowed into your personal space and how much of your energy you're willing to give. Without firm boundaries and self-prioritization, one can easily lose oneself in the expectations and needs of others. Time is our most valuable resource. How we spend it can make the difference between growth and stagnation. The clock keeps ticking, seconds slipping into minutes, minutes into hours, hours into days. And with each passing moment, opportunities are either seized or squandered. The value of time cannot be understated. It's the canvas upon which we paint the masterpiece of our lives. Every stroke counts, every moment matters. Investing our time wisely means dedicating it to pursuits that nourish our minds, strengthen our bodies, and enrich our spirits. It means valuing each moment and using it for self-improvement, for personal growth, for becoming a better version of ourselves. Yet the trap of procrastination lies in wait, promising tomorrow what could be done today. Remember, tomorrow is never promised. The importance of taking action, of making the most of the present, cannot be overstated. In the end, time waits for no one. It's up to us on how we choose to spend it. So what have we learned today? We've journeyed through some tough terrain, confronting the brutal truths that are often hidden in the shadows of our daily lives. We've discovered that facing these harsh realities, as uncomfortable as it may be, is a crucial step towards personal growth. It's not about dwelling on the negative, but acknowledging it so we can make positive changes. We've also delved into the power of personal responsibility. No more excuses, no more blaming others for our circumstances. Taking charge of our lives, our decisions, and our actions is a liberating experience. It gives us control and empowers us to shape our own destiny. In addition, we've explored the importance of setting boundaries and prioritizing ourselves. It's easy to get lost in the hustle and bustle, bending over backwards to meet the needs of others while neglecting our own. But to truly flourish, we need to set clear boundaries and make ourselves a priority. It's not selfish, but self-care, allowing us to be the best version of ourselves for us and for those around us. And lastly, we've discussed the value of time. Time is a non-renewable resource, a treasure that once spent can never be regained. Investing our time wisely, in pursuits that align with our passions and values, is a key element in leading a fulfilling life. But remember, this is just the beginning. Self-improvement is an ongoing process, a journey that requires commitment, resilience, and a willingness to continually learn and grow. Remember, self-improvement is a journey, not a destination. And facing these brutal truths is the first step on that journey.